Hi guys, it's me again, Gloria Key. I just wanted to follow up with you guys on my experience after getting my COVID-19 vaccine. So I got my first injection of the COVID-19 vaccine on New Year's Eve. So that would be December 31st, 2020. Okay, so I received the vaccine in my right arm, my right upper arm. So on the day that I got the vaccine, I had actually registered at my job because it was being offered to staff at the facility where I work. I'm a social worker at a psychiatric hospital, and so the day that I got the injection, I was very fearful, of course, and getting the vaccine. I was scared of the needle because I'm afraid of needles, to begin with. So, but actually the needle was very thin, and it didn't really hurt when I got the injection. Okay, so fast forward, a couple of hours later, of course I was very excited that I had, done this. So I would say within 2 to 3 hours, I had started to get a little bit of reaction. The area where the injection site was very sore, and that soreness actually lasted for a couple of days, to be exact 2 days. And it was hard for me to lay on my right side, so during the night, it was very painful. Much like I would compare it to when I got a tetanus shot in the past. Okay, so again, that was a little bit painful, but it was well worth it. Okay, so again, on the day that I got the injection, I would say within a couple of hours, one noticeable side effect that I developed was with my right eye. My right eye, at first I thought it was just a fluke, just a joke or whatever. I remember sitting at my desk and I took my glasses off, and when I took the glasses off, I immediately noticed that my eye was my upper lid was like almost stuck. And so that scared me a little bit, but I wasn't too concerned. I just figured maybe it's just my anxiety or just my imagination, actually. Okay, so as time went on, throughout that day, it continued. So I would say the most significant side effect again for me has been that my eye has developed these, I can't really describe it. It's like somewhat of a spasm. So it's like, and it's just the upper lid. So it would be like a weakness. It would be almost like as if the lid was stuck. And it only lasts for like a few seconds. I try to look in the mirror to see if I could see something, if anything's happening, and I can't really see it. So it's like very faint, but I can feel it, and it feels like a little spasm, almost like a little tremor, but again, I can't really see it. So, and I'm not trying to scare anyone, and I just want people to be informed. So I just decided to share my experience with you. So that began on the day that I got the vaccine, which again was December 31st. And today is, what's today? Today is January 9th. Today is the 9th. So I would say up until yesterday, January 8th, I had that same reaction almost every day. Again, just that faintness, that stiffness in my upper lid. Weirdness is, it doesn't hurt or anything. It's just weird. So today is the 9th, and I could tell you that so far I haven't felt it. So I try to blink, because usually it happens, if I close my eyes and then I open, and then it just feels like that upper lid gets stiff. So far it hasn't happened today. Today, right now, it's about 2:30. So as of 2:30 today, Saturday, I haven't felt it. So fingers crossed, hopefully it's over. Okay, and again, the first day that I got the vaccine, I did have a headache for that entire day. Whereas I had to take Tylenol. And so it lasted throughout that day, throughout that night, but then the headache subsided. As of yesterday and for the past couple of days, I did get a headache again. Nothing major. I didn't resort to taking Tylenol or anything. It's just a little bit of a nagging headache. So I don't know if that's contributed to the vaccine or not. So again, I don't want to try to scare anyone. I just want you guys to be, just to be aware. And I don't know. So I don't have any regrets, and I'm just still praying that that I don't have any further reactions to the injection. So far today, again, I feel good. So Jeremy, do you have any questions?
So yeah, I have a few.
Okay.
So why did you get the vaccine?
Okay, I got the vaccine because I do work in a hospital setting. And I do, I interact with clients and, of course, other staff and, just people in general. So I decided to get the vaccine out of my fear of actually catching COVID because, because of my age. I'm 54. I do have asthma and, other healthcare issues. So my anxiety was like off the chain. I was just thinking that, if I get COVID, I'm probably not going to survive. And, even though I know that there's a higher probability that if I did get it, that, that I would survive. But it's just that fear. And so I was terrified of getting COVID. So, and I'm a little bit older, so I figured that, in the effort of the country trying to vaccinate everyone, I felt that me being, someone of a particular age, that it would be safer for me to get it. So that's why I decided to get it. I was very apprehensive about doing it, but again, my fear of getting it, I think, outweighed my apprehensiveness of not getting it. So I decided to go ahead and do it.
Now, do you have to take another dose of the vaccine, or?
Okay, yes. So the vaccine that I received was the Pfizer. So that with the Pfizer vaccine, that with both vaccines, the Pfizer or the Moderna, there's two injections. So again, I got my first injection on December 31st, 2020. So my second injection will be on around the 21st or 22nd of this month, January 2021. So so I'll get the second dose on around the 21st or 22nd of this month.
That's good.
Okay.
One last question. What are those books behind you?
Oh, you have to ask. This book is my book. It's called A Key That Turned, Unlocking the Master Plan by Gloria Key with my co-author, Mark Hoberman. Okay, and so it's a really good book. It's a memoir of chronicling my life. Okay, so check the reviews. It's on Amazon. Okay, it's a really short book, but it's very informative. Okay, this is a magazine. This is the Fordham University magazine, my alma mater. Okay, so in this magazine, I was actually featured in, so you'll find me in here towards the back. Where is that? On page, was that 43? So I'm featured in the Fordham magazine where they talk about my book. So I was very honored. So this was a really big achievement for me, Fordham magazine. Okay, so I don't know if you'll be able to get your hands on a copy, but again, I'm featured in the Fordham magazine. So I'm very happy. Okay, so again, back to the COVID vaccine. I would, I just wanted everyone to be informed. So I know you're thinking, would I recommend it to anyone? So I think anyone with, health concerns, I would recommend it. For you guys, my children, I would say to wait if you can. But again, everyone has to make their own personal decision. Because again, for me, it was because my anxiety, I think, outweighed my fear of getting the vaccine. So For younger people, I would say if you can, make your own decision, but just be informed. Read credible medical articles, journals, watch the news. Listen to other people who have gone through it, see what side effects they've had, and just try to make an informed decision. Okay, thank you all. I appreciate you listening.